I know Dave spent a little time with him about trying to be a little more selective at the plate. Doesn't have to, to jump on the first pitch. Get a pitch that you can handle. And I think he's done a very, very good job of doing it. And again, Gary, I think that, when you go through what he did, those veteran guys, they, as we see out of Marlin, they got stuff to prove. Look, I can still play. I can still play this game, and he's got another shot this year, and I think he's made the most of it so far.
The other thing is about Rice. You addressed it yesterday, and the overuse. When you have a lineup with Votto and Bruce in the middle, how do you avoid getting in the situation where you're tempted to just run them through the way you did yesterday?
Well, yesterday was a situation we thought because we came back and got the lead, we knew we needed 2 innings out of them. The way they had their lineup set up, a little different when you have, if Joey Votto's the one guy you got to, because I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter how you throw the ball to him, left, right, between your legs, doesn't matter. This guy hits you, so that's a little different situation. And so, as we even said in the dugout yesterday, look, Votto and Bruce, they don't care if you're left-handed. Today we need to win today's game, so that became the biggest focus of using Scott the 2 innings yesterday.
Yeah, Anthony.
Terry, you guys signed David Archibald. See somebody that is viewed as can be a contributor at the major league level shortly. I know he's going to AAA now, but is that just?
I'm unaware we signed him. So, Sandy might answer that question better than me.
Terry, when you were last here in New York, you were talking about how you were going to move Davis in the cleanup spot, and you were going to
For the week.
Big long look.
For the week, right.
What happens now? So, I mean, obviously he was out of the lineup yesterday, and now he's 6th. How do you view him right now?
Well, I told Ike I said, look, we're going to put you back in the 4th hole. We got this whole string of right-hand pitchers coming up. Hopefully we can get you going. He didn't have a real good week. So he's still here. We still need to play him. So I took him out of the 4th spot because Luca's actually swinging the bat very good. Even though his numbers don't show it, he hit the ball very well in St. Louis. He hit the ball very good in Chicago. So I just thought I'll take Ike out of the 4th spot, keep him in the lineup because we're going to give him that 3 righties here, and maybe this is the series that he gets it going.
Terry, going back to that meeting, I guess it was last week, where someone brought up the idea of Murphy at the top. Would you share maybe who brought that up initially and sort of how that conversation went inside that?
Well, it was just we were talking about we had to find somebody to lead off the other day in Chicago, just 2 days ago, and actually Bob Guerin said, maybe I'll lead Murphy off, which was a thought we had in spring training, and I said okay, but we got to have somebody that hit him behind him that certainly can handle the bat a little bit, because we don't steal a lot of bases, so it really doesn't matter who's leading off because they're not going to steal bases. And so we kind of picked and choose, and I just said, we'll give Murphy a shot at it because he's swinging so good right now that if you get him up there, and again, maybe he gets. You always look at those guys at the top of that order, and they always seem like they get that one extra bat during the game. So as good as he's swinging, I just thought maybe that extra bat might help also. So I came up with him.
Yeah, Matt.
Terry, is Wheeler still on track to start or rejoin AAA Wednesday?
I have no idea. I got enough issues here.
Any last Mike?
Terry, I don't know if you were asked this over the weekend, but Frank Francisco, is he any closer? Any update on him at all?
He is continuing his throwing progression this week. Does that mean he's going to how far distance? I can't answer that. That's a daily issue with what they deal with down there, of how he feels and where he's at. So I know he threw the other day. He's going to throw. Supposed to throw again starting today or tomorrow, and start increasing his distance, but move back to the mound.
Any last ones, guys? Good. We got Kevin today.